Hey guys, it's Sarah with the H, and I'm here with some advice for you today. Okay, so social media is pretty much life right now. We talk on FaceTime, we slide into the DM, we hit each other up on Messenger or whatever it is, texting and stuff like that. Um, some people or a lot of people aren't really talkative when it comes to just picking up a phone and stuff like that. Like I am an introvert. I don't like talking on the phone. Hell, I don't even like talking in person, let alone, picking up the phone and talking. I'm happier just texting and stuff like that. But with that, there tends to be a lot of misunderstandings, especially when you're in a heated topic or a sensitive topic or something like that. A lot of things can be misconstrued. You put the exclamation mark in the wrong spot, or, you don't put a comma or something like that. Whatever you say can be taken wrong. So, with that, a lot of people tend to be sensitive when something is just a mistake, or you're just having, you could be having a bad day, and, somebody can say, literally have a good day, and you take it as sarcasm when they're really just wanting you to have a good day. Like, all right, I'm heading out, have a good day. So my advice to you in this moment is think about who you're talking to and what kind of energy they usually give you. Because like I said, we take a lot of stuff the wrong way, and it's not necessary, and that tends to cause more problems than you need in your life. So, just like this is something that I started doing for myself. So this is why I can give you advice with that. Like with me and my partner, if she says something to me and I feel very sensitive about it, like I'm just like, what do you mean by that? Like, why you say that or something like that? I've learned to reevaluate what or who they are as a person. And then I can take that information and say, okay, well, this is how I should take that. Like if you're talking to somebody and they're always being a smart ass or they're always saying something rude and disrespectful, and then you take what they said as rude or disrespectful, that makes sense because that's probably the energy they handed to you. But if it's like a friend or something, or somebody who cares about you, and somebody who's always wanting positive energy for you, somebody who's always wanting good, somebody who's usually trying to lift you up and something like that, maybe they're not coming at you with an attitude. Maybe they're not trying to say something to hurt your feelings. And like I said, there's times where, we just be in our feelings. We have a bad day. You got into an argument with your partner, your boss is being a jerk, you caught a flat or something like that, and you just naturally are having a bad day. So no matter what or who talks to you, you're just taking it the wrong way. So sometimes you just have to reevaluate. Take a moment, take a second to think about what's said and who's saying it. And are they really coming at you with attitude? Are they really trying to make you feel some type of way? Are they really trying to hurt your feelings? Just take a second, step back before you go off on somebody, because most likely they're not. And then the thing is that you'll take it offensively. And sometimes, depending on the person, sometimes you'll say, well, you didn't have to talk to me like that, or you didn't have to say something like that, or, you don't come at me like that. And they weren't coming at you like that. But because how you came at them, now they have an attitude now because you had an attitude with them, and they were just trying to show you love or telling you they care or trying to uplift you. And they might have expelled a lot of energy trying to uplift you or say something casual to you, like, something simple, and because you came out of an attitude with them, now they have an attitude, and they didn't even have an attitude. They wanted well wishes for you, but because you have an attitude with them, now they got an attitude with you, and now y'all arguing for no reason. And that's 100% not necessary, in a total waste of time. And now y'all just angry at each other, and nobody knows who's to apologize, because technically it's not your fault, because maybe it is your fault because you took it the wrong way and you didn't ask first. But, it's kind of not your fault, and it's not their fault. It was just a misunderstanding. Misunderstandings can lead to so much struggle and so much issue and stuff like that. So many fights when you guys don't take the time and just take a second to explain what you feel or what you're going through or what you really mean, because we're so quick to jump on an attitude train that we don't give time to understand what that person's really trying to give you. So just evaluate, a person's energy and what kind of person you're dealing with. And I promise you, it'll help a lot, and it's not just, reading a text message. Because like I said, reading a text message, if the comma, the exclamation point's in the wrong spot, if somebody sends you capital locks, sends it in caps locks, then you feel like they're yelling at you and they just accidentally push that, it can be misconstrued. If you're talking to your partner and they say something and they're just like, you asking them how you look at something and they tell you, well, I don't really like that on you. And it's not that you don't look good at it. They just prefer you in something else. Like, oh, I think you look better in this color or something like that. But you're taking it as they're saying you look like trash and your body's ugly because you're feeling self-conscious. So you're assuming they're saying that when they're just like, oh no, I actually like this outfit better. Or like, you look good in this, but this is where this is where I love you to be, or something like that. You're taking it wrong because you're jumping to conclusion versus saying, okay, well, why do you feel that way? What makes you say this? Why do you think that? Just take a second to ask, why are you saying this? Or what do you mean when you say this? How are you feeling? Explain it to me. If you automatically assume the worst, then you're going to get the worst. But if you take the chance to ask what somebody means and then allow them to explain themselves. Now, if they explain themselves and they come at you with the BS, then give them the BS right back, then jump on the attitude train. But if you give them a chance to explain yourself, you'll realize 9 out of 10 times, they're not coming at you with that. They're not coming at you with that energy. So just take the chance, take a second, take a beat to listen. Ask what you mean. What are you trying to say to me? Where are you coming from? What energy are you handing to me so that you know what you're getting yourself into? All right, guys. That's just a little piece of advice. Again, a lesson that I've learned for myself. It's helped me immensely to handle my relationships, my friendships, and I just want to hand the knowledge that I have off to you. So I'm Sarah with H. The H stands for hello because I'm trying to get your attention. And I want you to keep smiling because it confuses people.